right hand. State your name, please.
Keith Weiss.
Mr. Weiss, do you solemnly swear affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
You're Keith Weiss, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Weiss, where are you employed?
WCYB-TV.
All right, and that's one of the other news stations here in the Tri-Cities, is that correct?
Correct. We provide news for the NBC affiliate. We're the NBC affiliate for the Tri-Cities region and also produce news for the Fox affiliate here.
All right. You are familiar with the story regarding the disappearance and subsequent recovery of Evelyn Boswell, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And was that a news story that your TV station covered back in February of 2020?
Yes, sir.
And as part of your news coverage, did one of the reporters there for WCYB interview Megan Boswell?
Yes, sir.
And that was an interview that took place over here outside the sheriff's office, is that
Yes,
correct?
it did. Yes.
And do you at WCYB maintain copies of the news footage that you all record?
Yes, we do.
And did you provide a copy of that footage to law enforcement at their request?
Yes, we did.
All right. Judge, I would move to make that exhibit number 227.
Any objection?
No, sir.
Full exhibit 227.
Judge, that is all the questions that I have for Mr. Weiss. I don't know if Mr. Scott has any. Only other thing I have to do is play the video.
No questions, Judge.
So I don't know if you want to excuse him or if you want him to sit in.
No, you should sit here while you're,
Okay,
since the exhibit came in through.
that's fine.
I just want to tell you about like her favorite things and personality wise. I know like looking on TV and just kind of seeing a picture, it's a lot harder to, envision a baby. Like her favorite food is like sweet potatoes. She's really sweet. She loves to give people kisses. Favorite song is Baby Shark. Just like that kind of stuff.
Can you tell me, what's her favorite toy?
She has a little baby shark puppet.
What would y'all do together?
Well, she loves to take baths. That was her favorite thing. She had little shark toys that swim in the bath and stuff like that.
How old is she now?
She's 15 months today, actually.
Can you tell me a little bit, so you said she's very sweet. Is she sweet with everybody or just
She is. She loves everybody.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you're feeling? Do you miss her? Are you worried?
Of course I miss her, and I can't tell anything about the ongoing investigation, but I'm sure you all have released an article about the car and stuff like that, so we have a pretty good idea of who has her. I mean, if they're watching, I just want you to bring her back.
Is there anything you'd like to say to them if they're watching?
I just want her back. Yeah, it's my child.
I'm sorry, I know this must be hard. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about her? Do you have any pictures of her? Have you been looking?
Not on me, no.
Not on you? Have you been looking at photos and stuff of her while you're... How are you coping with all of this?
I just want her back.
If you could tell her anything now, what would you say to her?
I love her and I miss her, and I'll be with her as soon as I can get to her like I can.
Is there anything that you can tell us about, what kind of baby she is? I know you said that it's hard to see.
She's a happy baby. She hardly ever cries. She wants to wave and talk to everybody. She walks funny. She doesn't know how to pick her feet up, so she kind of wobbles.
Is she talkative?
She is. She giggles a lot. You'll smile at her, she'll just start giggling. She's very happy.
And so you said she's She is talkative. Is it full sentences? Like, what milestones is she met? Like, is she a smart little girl?
She is. She hit every milestone early. She's not, she can almost say I love you. She's not fully got to sentences yet, but she does say a lot of words.
You must be so proud of her.
I am. When Baby Shark plays, she tries to like dance with them and sing it.
You said that's her favorite song. Do you do the puppet with her a lot? And I know all of this is very hard. Can you tell me, like, how you're feeling?
I just want her back. That's all I want.
Are you feeling worried or anything along those lines?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that at all?
Well, the reason I didn't report it or anything is because I knew the person who had her, and I didn't want them to run away with her. And as soon as they thought anything was going on, they just kind of vanished. So I'm just worried about, you know, like where they're at, what they're doing with her at this point in time.
So you do know who has her? Can you tell us who that is, or you don't?
I can't release anything further about that. I'm sure they will at the press conference, but further than that, I can't say anything.
And so you do know who has her. Are you worried about her safety?
Well, now I am, because they won't answer phone calls. They've just kind of disappeared.
What is it like to? I'm assuming that you trusted this person. How has this trust been broken? What's been going on with that?
It has definitely been broken after this.
Have you spoken to her father at all during this process? Are you having any support from
No.
him or from your family?
Yeah, my grandma's very supportive. She always is.
That's good. But you haven't spoken to him at all. When was the last time you saw her?
In December.
In December. And what was that last day like? Was it a good day? I think it was about around Christmas, right? Can you tell me about that?
It was a good day. She had a little pink bow in her hair, a little Puma tracksuit on. It was hot pink.
And what? Like, I know that you're hoping that she'll be returning shortly. Is there anything that you'd like to say to the person or people that have her that you think they should hear from you?
They should just bring her back. They obviously know like what's going on, and like, you know, they need to bring her back home.
And you said that you trusted this person. So when did you realize that trust might have been broken?
Well, when they just kind of took off and wouldn't answer anybody.
Around when was that?
Whenever this whole thing started.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit more about like how you're feeling? I know all of this is scary and everything.
It is. I just want her back. That's all I can think about. Is just get her back.
Anything the community can do to help you?
No. Other than look for her. I know they released the car information and the tag number and stuff like that. Just any leads at all, they need to like call so we can go check them out. Try to find her.
Has anyone like have you gotten any information from your data that's been helpful, or you just kind of?
I don't really know. They've all been looking at leads and stuff like that. I mean, they are working their butts off.
Has the police department, everything, the sheriff's office been keeping you in the loop for this?
They
whole
have
process?
been.
How's that been going? Has that been good?
It
Positive?
is good.
Good. And I know that you said that you're getting a lot of support from your family. Are they like helping you going to court meetings and stuff with you? I know you've had a lot of.
Yeah, they didn't know I had court today. Or I'm sure my grandma would have been there.
Did you keep it from them, or?
I mean, I've just not really talked to them that much today, to be honest. And like I said, stuff was going on, like, while we were sitting in the courtroom, and I couldn't, well, not while, but, like, you know, waiting to go to court, and, like, I just couldn't tell her exactly what was going on.
So you said, like, obviously you can't share anything about the case. So you haven't been sharing with, like, your family or anything either?
No.
How's that, not being able to confide in anyone?
I mean, the police officers are very nice, especially, like, Sergeant Matt Price and stuff like that. I can talk to him or, like, them, and they've been, like, really helpful this whole time. They really have been.
And anything else that you think that people should know about Evelyn, about like what makes her so special?
She's just a very sweet baby. She's got, you know, the little dimples on her face.
Do you think she looks like you?
No, she definitely looks like her dad, but she does have my eyes.
That's good. You have very pretty eyes.
She's the cutest baby ever. So you'll know it's her when you see her. She loves everybody. She tries to kiss everybody on the cheek. She tries to wave to everybody. She's very friendly. She's very friendly and sweet. So.
when, like, when hopefully you're reunited with her, what will be the first thing that you do?
Just hug her. I know it sounds weird, but like I miss how she smells and like her laugh and like everything. I just want to hold her.
So I know that this must be, you're missing the baby. And then there's been trust broken, right, as well. Are you worried about her safety?
I mean, in a way, yes, just because we can't find, the car or nothing like that. But they have exhausted almost every option, you know what I'm saying? They're working around the clock. They have a whole room of people if they're like dedicated just finding her, and I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that they are going to find her?
I do. I have full confidence.
You do. Are you feeling hopeful?
I am.
Can you tell me about that? Like, what keeps you going? What's giving you hope? And
The team up there is just honestly really good.
Mm-hmm.
They're all really good, and I can like confidently say that, like when I'm not up here, I know that they're doing their best to find her. I'm not worried that when I'm not up here, they're not like, just sitting around and twiddling their thumbs. I know that they are trying genuinely.
Do you have any regrets about not involving the police sooner? I know that.
Well, sort of, but also in a way, I knew that as soon as anything went down, the person was going to just disappear, and they have, and they've tried to find them. They are going to find them,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that they'll bring her back to me.
You feel fully confident. But if you could do this all over again, is there anything you would do different?
Yeah, I probably called the first day. I should have, but I just didn't want them to run with her, like they have now.
Did you ever expect them to run with her?
I knew that if anything really happened, and I think anybody got involved, they probably would.
Can you tell me why she was with them if you were worried about this?
They were watching her for me while I went to work.
So it was like a babysitting kind of childcare situation?
Yeah.
But you thought they might run with her?
No, until they took her, no. Then after that, I was like, well, if anything happens, I'm worried they will run with her. And to be honest with you, I won't lie, I didn't know how good the team was up here, and if I did, I would have called the second that I realized. They are very good, like I said. They are doing everything they can, and I'm very confident in that. And that makes the situation a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. And so you said that, when did you realize that they had completely disappeared?
Like I said, I can't release anything like specific. I'm sure they will at the press conference, but
so anything else you'd like to add? Anything that you want to tell me about Evelyn?
her favorite food is sweet potatoes. She's allergic to carrots.
She's allergic to carrots. What else does she like?
She loves those little applesauce pouches.
Yeah.
She's very smart. Like, even she quit her own sippy cup at 6 months old, or not a sippy cup, but she quit a bottle. I'm sorry, and went straight to a sippy cup. And like, I would leave her snacks on the floor, like in the little containers, and she'd open them up herself and like get one out at a time. Like, she's a very smart, very good baby, and I just want her back.
You just must be so proud of her.
I am.
Is there anything that you would like to say to her?
That I love her and that I will find her. She'll be back as soon as humanly possible.
Mr. Weiss, I think I forgot to ask you this on the front end. The date of that interview is February 21st, 2020. Is that correct?
To my best knowledge, that would be around the time frame of that. Yes, sir.
Thank you. If you would answer any questions, I don't think Scott had any, so that's all I have for this witness.
See, can you please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Weiss, thank you for your testimony today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are released from your subpoena, so you're free to go.
Thank you.
Who we approach, Judge?
Ladies and gentlemen, this seems to be a good natural place for us to stop for today. I'm going to give you these admonitions. You're not to communicate with other jurors or anyone else regarding any subject connected to this trial. You're not to form or express any opinion about the case until it's finally submitted to you. You're to report promptly to the court any incident involving an attempt by any person to improperly influence any member of the jury or any juror's violation of any of the court's admonitions. You are not to read, watch, or listen to any news reports concerning this case. You're to decide this case solely on the evidence introduced in this trial. You'll go with y'all.
Everyone stand.